Hi everyone. So this video is really aimed towards students who are still in college and then interested in beefing up their resume. So when they graduate from their university, they don't become unemployed, they don't get lost, and they're increasing their probability of getting towards the career that they want to go towards. So that's pretty much every college student. So open up an email and have this following format or a variation of the following. So I just put my name. Hi, my name is Paula. I'm a second year at, let's say, Cal State Fullerton, majoring in, I don't know, let's say psychology. It could be any major. Psychology, interested in becoming a, put an actual position title that you want to pursue. So let's say a professor in psychology, right? So now open up a new tab. Open up their department. So I put CSUF psychology. I would search that up and click on the home page and click on faculty. So every department has a faculty with a list of emails, right? So if you look at these people's emails, all I do is right click, copy email address, go back to your email and put it under BCC. So BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So how this works is you could send a message with a bunch of people and they won't know who it's being sent to. So let's say I copy that person's email. I copy this person's email, put it up here, copy paste this person's email, copy paste this person's email. I'm not even gonna take the time to read their description because again I want to open up their networks. It doesn't matter, right? So look at all these people in the department. Every university has some kind of department with faculty list with their emails on it. So let's say I did, BCC, and I put all of their email. Maybe there's like 25 people here or something like that, right? So I'm putting something like, oh, if you or someone you know can help me gain valuable experiences, such as jobs, internships, volunteer work, research opportunities, any experience that's relevant for my career goals, please let me know. So keep in mind that professors are there to help you. Don't be afraid of reaching out because they're there to help you, right? And professors tend to have a very large network for the most part, only because in getting there, they meet a lot of people, right? Especially in the field of academia, they know people. So by you saying if you or someone you know, not only are you tapping into their resources, you're tapping into their network's resources. And if they're there to help you, they're gonna, tell you something. Like, not every professor is not gonna respond to everything, only because maybe they're busy at the moment or they just don't know any. But if you're emailing it to 25 people, to 50 people, and you're putting it under BCC blind carbon copy, they're not gonna know you sent it to everyone else, right? Well, you're increasing your probability of getting some kind of position for your resume. And by saying jobs, internship, volunteer work, research opportunities, or any experience, you're not only limiting yourself to jobs. And those jobs and experiences and whatever it might be will beef up your resume. So when you apply to more positions, guess what? You're going to be way more marketable. So if you continue this process throughout your college career, you're going to graduate with a bunch of experiences. And not only are you going to be getting professional references from all the professors you're going to be meeting, not only are you getting letters of recs from the professor you're going to be meeting, you're going to be transitioning to the next part of your life so much smoothly because you have all these opportunities. You had all these experiences and all these networks that kind of help you out, right? So a lot of people, they tend to take a year off after school because they don't know what they want, because all they did was school and work and go to class, and that's not necessarily going to be enough, right? But if you have all these things built up, right, well then when you graduate from your program, you're more likely going to know what you want to do. You're more likely to get whatever job you want to apply to because you built it that way. You skipped that 1-2 year of people exploring, and you integrated that towards your college experience. So by the time you graduate, it's so much easier for you. So don't limit yourself to psychology. If you want to do education, also go to the College of Education department and put the BCCs of the email of the professors there. So you don't necessarily have to limit yourself to one department. It could be multiple departments as long as it's relevant to what you want to become, right? So try doing that. And, imagine your BCC had like 100 people. Well, you're going to increase your probability. You're going to get all these responses, and now you have a choice. So now you have a choice, and experiences lead to more experiences, and by the time you graduate, life is easy. So try doing that. Let me know what you think. And yeah, make sure you put BCC and not CC, because CC is gonna, this CC right here, it's gonna show to everyone. It's gonna be a little bit embarrassing that you're telling a bunch of people, the same message. So make sure you put it in blind carbon copy, so that way no one knows. So yeah, if you have any comments, let me know. Thank you. Try doing that.